With EMS, an event planner can set up recurring events, so individual events in a series do not have to be scheduled one by one. To get started, we will use the wizard in the top menu ribbon. The wizard screen will show the current month and year. There are single and double arrows in the corners of the calendar. The single arrow will move the forward 1 month or backward 1 month, and the double arrow will do the same for the year. If there are meetings on regularly occurring patterns, use the date pattern option at the bottom of the calendar. Here, daily, weekly, or monthly meetings can be selected. First, enter the start date and the end date. Select the repetition pattern, either daily, weekly, or monthly. Select the recurrence options to repeat at regular intervals on regular days of the week. Once you fill out that information and click OK, all the dates should turn blue on the calendar. Another option for selecting dates is to use the calendar in the center of the wizard screen. This is the simplest method for events that have recurrences but don't follow a specific pattern. Choose each date by clicking in the calendar box. Each date box will turn blue to symbolize that it has been selected. Alternatively, the bars to the side of the grid on the calendar may be clicked to reserve an entire week. The day of the week may also be selected to select all of the Mondays, for example, in a month. Another way to select multiple dates is to click on the small bar at the top left corner and select the entire month, and then deselect only the dates where the meetings or events do not occur. Once you have selected all of your dates, you will need to set the time of the event. Under the calendar, there will be a drop-down box to fill out the start and end time for the event. If the event needs extra time to set up or tear down, uncheck the Use Default box under the calendar and enter how much time setup will take and how long teardown will take. Next will be the location of the event. This area is located to the right of the calendar. There are 3 methods for selecting the location of the event. The first one we'll cover will be standard. With this method, use the search engine to the right to choose the building, the type of event, the floor, and select setup type from the drop-down boxes, and put in the setup count in the text box. The more parameters that are set, the smaller the list of options will be. Lastly, use the drop box in the bottom right to adjust the status and add a reconfirm date if needed. Then click Next. The next window will show the available rooms for those days that will fit the event's needs. The rooms can be double-clicked to select it or press the arrow pointing to the right. This will move the room onto the selected part of the screen. To remove a choice, double-click on the room in the selected area or click on the single arrow pointing back to the original list. The double arrow will move every selected room back to the original list. Select the room and click Next. The window will ask for the event information, contact information, and if catering is needed. When you are done, click Finish. The reservation will be shown in a folder to the left with each individual event listed underneath it. If you are choosing Best Fit, this is the method where the event planner will fill out the same information that you use with the standard search method, but after filling out the necessary information, it will show the rooms that are the best fit for the event. Select the rooms that are going to be used, click Next, fill out the event information, contact information, and catering information, then click Finish. If you are choosing a specific room, you'll select the toggle on the top of the screen there, and once the specific room is selected, a new window will appear. At the top, there is a drop-down box with the buildings listed. Select the building. Next, all the possible rooms will appear. Select the desired room. Input the start time and end time, the status, and reconfirmation if necessary, then click Next. On the next window, you will fill out the event information along with the contact information and click Finish. All events will be put into 2 layers. The first layer is the entire reservation, which is a folder that contains every individual booking. The second layer is the individual bookings themselves that are included in the reservation. If plans change or the event need to be altered, you can always edit them. If you edit the reservation folder, EMS will edit every individual booking within that reservation. If an edit only needs to be made on a few bookings, individually edit the bookings under each individual reservation under the folder level. To make an edit, right-click on the reservation or individual booking and select Edit. a new window will pop up where the edits can be made to the event. Thank you for spending just a little bit of time with us today.